Jesus. Was that the one that he got dramatically knocked out? I didn't even know he fought him 3 times. Frazier broke his jaw the first time. The second time he beat him. Right? Yeah. I didn't even know they fought the 3rd time. You know, that's new to my ears, but you know, Ali is one of my idols, and that was a long time ago. You learn something new every day. Lewis versus Hakeem Rodman 2. I know the first one, Hakeem Rodman knocked Lewis out, and then the second one, Lewis came and revenged his loss, if I'm not mistaken. And one thing about Lewis is that every time he lost, he came and revenged his losses. And I remember them getting into a heated argument at a studio, which it led to a big brawl in the studio. And they fought, yeah, you know. And it was amazing. Lewis lost, but he came back and revenged his loss. And it made a great scrap for the heavyweight division. Tyson versus Holyfield 2. Well, this is the famous fight, Holyfield 2. This is when Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. That was a moment in time where it was a big shock in history, especially in the history of boxing, where he chopped off Holyfield's ear. Holyfield was coming on to him. I don't think Mike had anything to answer. I think Mike got tired and was looking for a way out, and he ended up biting Holyfield's ear off. That was the fight, and you know, that fight is known for, you know, the big mighty bite of Mike Tyson. Bo versus Golota 2. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not too big on my history, but I think that was the fight when Golota hit Bo with a low punch, and he kept hitting him. He kept hitting him in the growing area. You know, he kept getting penalized, and he got disqualified for that fight. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. I'm not always right. Jesus. Was that the one that he got dramatically knocked out? To have 4 fights against one person is pretty awesome. You know, it's like the second time you know each other. The 3rd time you know each other a little bit better, and the 4th time you just too close for comfort. And in that fight, it was just as was said, too close for comfort. Because Pacquiao got too close for comfort, and Marquez knocked him completely stone cold Steve Austin out. It was an amazing fight until the end. You know, that was a hell of a knockout, you know, from Marquez, but it made a great fight. You know, it made history, and something that we can still talk about to this day. So I know all I know about Mickey Ward and Gotti. All the fights was amazing. You know, it was a war. You know, that's a fight that they still talk about. I just know that it was a hell of a fight. It was a war, which one man, it cost him severe damage. Santa Cruz versus Frampton 2 was just as amazing as the first one. You know, Leo Santa Cruz is an amazing fighter, man. You know, I love watching Leo fight. He's very confident. You know, he's a very great fighter. He put on a lot of pressure. He got a lot of skills. Frampton as well too. I love seeing Frampton fight. He got a lot of skills, and when those guys come together, no doubt, hands down, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they made for great fights. And I always, you know, if those guys fighting each other, yeah, I'll always be tuned in to see that one.